It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers, the season hasn't gone as smoothly for them as I'm sure they hoped it would. The good news is we still have a good chunk of it left to play. But if they're going to make a run, they better do it soon. And we're in the era of the point guard, one of the best here tonight in Damian Lillard. Kenny, how's he able to score so well at his size?
Lightning quick, on and off the ball. So that's difficult to guard. And when you're a deadly shooter in the clutch, what else do you need, Ernie?
Ernie, for the second time in this game's history, I'm going to give Kenny another compliment.
Oh, man.
He reminds me of Kenny because he needs very little room to get off a shot. And he finishes at a high rate in traffic, just like Mr. Smith over there.
Oh, I'll pass it inside the Shaq then. I'll pass it inside the Shaq, and you know
Rejected.
what happens there. Rejected. No, passed inside to the big fella for the dunk.
Here's Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
I gave you another compliment.
We've got basketball action at the AT&T Center. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Houston Rockets. Guys, kind of a battle there. They pulled out a 4-point win, though.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus, but they held each other accountable and played hard.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, undisputedly, Damian Lillard is the leader of this Blazers team. Now, Yusuf Nurkic said, he's the best thing that's happened to me. To have a superstar in this league as a leader, a friend, and a teammate, it makes me better. Kevin?
LDA, you can't get much higher praise than that. Thanks. Well, Steve, you can see it. Some players starting to feel the fatigue of a long season. How much you think is from the travel aspect of being a player in the NBA?
Kevin, I think it's a lot about the travel. The travel is a grind, and I think being able to sleep on planes, that is a art. I couldn't do that, and I think that's where guys are trying to find different ways where they're comfortable getting a lot of rest on planes, but you got to find a way once you get to that city to, have some discipline where you can stay in, not go out to dinners, and spend a lot of times using that time to recover.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Al-Farouq Amino is out there with Turner. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. Outside, Bellinelli. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A nice little way to take the early lead.
I see the effort, already pushing the action, trying to establish a presence.
Now, here's Lillard. McCollum from deep 3-point land. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Here's Lillard following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. He kicks it to McCollum. Now, here's Aminu. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Middleton following the 3-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Bledsoe outside. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Stolen by McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And a late reaction by the defense makes that one a no contest.
You know, he got out before people could turn their heads, and he's already gone with no hesitation.
Now here's Gasol. He had 13 points in the win against Houston. Bledsoe against Lillard. 5 on the clock. Middleton inside the three-point line. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Inside. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Here's Lillard. Last game he had 28 points. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Aminu with it. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown, McCollum no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bledsoe kicks to Bertans, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace, being patient, great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
Now, here's Aminu. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Middleton. Outside Gasol. Pass to Bertans. Nurkic with the steal. Outside Turner. Now the pass to McCollum. Lillard dishes to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Again, McCollum missing.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Now here's Middleton. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Bertans passes to Bledsoe. Pass to Gasol. Outside for Bledsoe. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Lillard. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, living well from beyond the arc helped them to keep control of that game.
And defensively, guys weren't rotating fast enough or closing out hard enough to prevent it. He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
And for Yusuf Nurkic, you see the flashes of how dominant he can be in every game.
I mean, the potential is there, and he is working hard to find that consistency. I do believe he's noticeably better when he plays with an edge. He's more in tune with what's going on. You almost want to rile him up or do something to tick him off before every game to get the best out of him.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gasol finds Bledsoe. McCollum against Bellinelli. Evan Turner pulls it in. Trailblazers leading by 3. McCollum outside. There's the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Bertans. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Also, you have to mention the rebounding, another area where he excelled.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Portland has possession. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Aminu. Aminu's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Bledsoe. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Bertans. He's covered by Aminu. Right side Gasol. Here's Bertans. And the rebound by Nurkic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
They grab their own miss. Here's Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And the Spurs with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Gasol. Walker comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Mills in for Eric Bledsoe. And Portland with a change here too. Harkless is checked in. Spurs trail by 5. To the inside. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Mills. Now Middleton. Covered by Lillard. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. The feed now to Aminu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trailblazers. Those two teams, I think I had my best run.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Stauskas comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Seth Curry in for McCollum. To the inside, Leonard. No good that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Walker. Bertans kicks to Pondexter. That one falls. Trailblazers leading by 5. Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Right side to Walker. Makes it off the glass. Walker's got his first points in this one. And here are the Trailblazers now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
You know, their focus wasn't there in that one. Same with the shot selection.
I've seen worse shooting nights, but this was pretty bad, and it obviously cost them the game.
Lillard from outside sinks the triple. Lillard's got 8. Here's Walker. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Kicks it to Pirtle. Back to Walker. No good. Shot missing. Great tee that time from Leonard. Here's Stauskas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Spurs trail by 6. Passes it to Mills. He kicks to Pirtle. The pass to Pondexter. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. From deep three-point range, and that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Lillard, covered by Mills. And Lillard kicks to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 6. And here's Walker outside. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Nobody near Leonard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Mills passes to Bertans. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Mills. Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard outside. Shoots over Mills. Lillard misses. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. 5th on the list, Damian Lillard.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
It is. The ball is in their hands, and these guys feel comfortable stepping back behind that line and knocking it down.
First free throw is good. Well, obviously a down season last year for the Spurs, but one of their best years in decades on the offensive glass.
No more for their defensive rebounding. The Spurs were 6th in the league in offensive boards. Part of that was trying to find new ways to generate points.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Lillard's got 10 points.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
San Antonio again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Walker. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Mills looking it over. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for San Antonio, Mills at the line for 2.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the game's best free throw shooters. It's a shame that Patty almost never gets to the line.
And both free throws good for Mills. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
They've got Pirtle, Quincy Pondexter out there with Mills, and it's Bertsinison at the power forward position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
Well, they certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. San Antonio making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Pass to Forbes. And here's Mills. His last outing, he had 8 points. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Curry kicks to Turner. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The three, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Turner's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Portland.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the three ball here in the second quarter.
Forbes, the pass to Mills. Now Pondexter fires the three. The shot's good from Forbes.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Now here's Turner. Outside Leonard for the three. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Turner. How last month turned out for him? He's putting up 9 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles. Carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
Bledsoe finds Bellinelli. Nurkic with the block. Curry against Bledsoe. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. It's not going to go for him.
And guys, there's a lot to like here defensively. That shot almost ends up in the stands.
And he was not quite in position to block the shot, but the result is all the same.
Evan Turner, the former number 2 pick out of Ohio State, he acts as a utility night for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 4 on the clock. Here's Pirtle. Gasol trying to free himself up. Pirtle's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the basket by McCollum. And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like when he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
For the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Now here's Bledsoe. Shoots over Curry. San Antonio again missing. Trailblazers leading by 11. Bellinelli pulls it in.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
To the middle. Here's Bledsoe. Nails the baby hook. Bledsoe's got his first 2 points.
Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
Curry kicks to McCollum. Now, here's Aminu. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Forbes, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Forbes has got 5 now. And Portland has possession. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Now, here's Aminu, and they pick up 2. 14 points for C.J. McCollum.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Curry kicks to McCollum. Pass to Aminu. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Bledsoe with it. Passes it to Bellinelli. Spurs passing it around. Bledsoe passes to Forbes. Gasol trying to free himself up. Forbes can't get it to go. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by 7. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Spurs. Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. Both free throws good from Turner. Spurs trail by 9. Bledsoe kicks to Pirtle. And the pass to Bledsoe. Out to the right wing. And the shot is long.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Shoots over Walker. Walker with some nice D.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Now here's Middleton, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Walker the pass to Pirtle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Trailblazers leading by 9. And a wide open look for McCollum from outside off the mark.
And that's the shot he wants. Just a little bit out of rhythm.
But they'll get another chance. Walker's shot is off. Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Shots good by Turner.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. San Antonio calls timeout.
A brief check now of the stats for Bledsoe. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Second in assists, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Now here is Pirtle. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. It's stolen by Aminu. And here they come. Here's McCollum. Turner against Middleton. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Takes the 12-footer and hits. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Curry against Bledsoe. Nurkic with the block, but he stays with it. It's Pirtle top of the key. 5 to shoot. For 3, Middleton buries it from three-point range. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Curry dishes to McCollum. Back to Curry. Kicks to Nurkic. Pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Pirtle. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bledsoe finds Walker. They get it again. Pirtle. Pass to Gasol. Bledsoe for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Curry with the 3. Walker with the rebound. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 13-point game. Middleton drives in. Count it. Good.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass. And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
Bertanis, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Eric Bledsoe. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Nurkic. Harkless comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Stauskas is checked in for Turner. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
And the shot goes in.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 6. Yep, that one goes. Middleton's got 8.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
McCollum against Walker. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster league that's taking a life of its own.
Now here's Walker. Dishes it to Mills. Passes it to Middleton. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Nobody near Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Now here's Walker. The pass to Mills. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
Pirtle, taken 9th overall in the 2016 draft, has a great presence in the middle of the paint and can trade blows with the other big men across the league.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Pertinis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here is Lillard. 20 points for him. He kicks it to McCollum. Over Walker. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pop. Facing a deficit in the second half, what do you tell your guys?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and there's got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. CJ McCollum was on fire in the first half. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
C.J. McCollum, you think you have him covered, then he puts it in on you. One of the most creative offensive minds in the league. Scores on all 3 levels. Equally, proficient, and with either hand.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
And so far, he's giving them great production from deep. They've been able to kind of spread the floor because of it.
You see the defense trying to make an adjustment, but it's hard when he's hitting from that far away.
Trailblazers leading by 8. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland. At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Now Bledsoe after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. And Middleton kicks to Bertans. Lillard against Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe. And for critical calls, we've seen video review used over the last few seasons. Would you like to, Steve, see more or less of that going forward?
I would say less, and the reason why I think it's taken away from the game, the floor, the game, the momentum. I would love to see, kind of like football, we go to a challenge system. down the stretch, whether it's 1 or 2 challenges a half. And then after that, if you run out of challenges, you just got to go with what the referee called. Some plays I would love to see reviewable, like whether you stepped on the line, out of bounds, or 2 or 3 for 3-pointers, or goaltending. Other than that, I would love to go to a challenge system.
Excellent idea. Now Bledsoe, after the miss 3 from Damian Lillard. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. That 3 off the mark.
You won't see him miss many of these. A wide open look from distance.
McCollum against Bellinelli. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Evan Turner to the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton. Portland shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Bledsoe. Middleton outside. Bertans kicks to Bledsoe. Down low. Here's Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. That's tipped.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And then Lillard slams it in.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Bledsoe. To the paint. Now McCollum. Turner trying to free himself up. The teardrop falls in. McCollum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers. Bledsoe passes to Middleton. Nurkic with the steal. McCollum against Bledsoe. McCollum finds Lillard. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Step back on that one and let it fly. And that's now 24 points for Damian Lillard.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
And Middleton kicks to Bertans. Bledsoe looking it over. Here's Gasol. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
That's his second personal foul.
The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Pondexter's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 16. To the inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's the shot they were looking for. After 3 straight misses coming out of the break, let's see if that sparks a rally.
And Eric Bledsoe, a player who many thought might be a great fit in Milwaukee, but that wasn't the case.
And I'm not sure if it was a play style issue or something else. Fact is, they moved him in the offseason after only a half season of trying things out. Certainly one of the more surprising moves in a wild summer.
Trailblazers leading by 13. Lillard outside. To the middle. Now here's Aminu. He's got 5, 6 to shoot. McCollum. Rebound San Antonio. Bledsoe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Pondexter. He feeds it to Gasol. Lays it up off the glass. Gasol's got 6.
Tall with a terrific skill set. Gasol remains one of our better scorers inside.
Lillard from outside. That shot off, and San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Now, Nurkic, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard, drops in the tray. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
Bertans kicks to Bledsoe. Inside. Poke loose. That one wide left.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good on the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Portland with a change here too. Curry's checked in. Spurs trail by 14. Pondexter, the pass to Bertans. Spurs passing it around. To the paint. Here's Gasol. Nurkic with the block. And he recovers it. The shot's good from Gasol.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Turner with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Aminu. Outside Curry. Kicks to Nurkic. That one drops for him.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Bertans, the pass to Bledsoe. Forbes. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 24.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on. And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense.
2 shots.
Has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor, realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates, and that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. Wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he could not only be a franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
Here is Forbes, 7 points in the game. And here is Pondexter, passes to Forbes. Misses the three. Lillard outside. Outside Curry. Back to Lillard. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Forbes. And the three off target. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. To the middle. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here is Forbes. Now the pass to Mills. Shoots over Lillard. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Portland leading by 16. Down low, here's Harkless. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pondexter finds Mills. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Curry. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Trailblazers lead by 20. Now here's Mills, covered by Lillard. Gasol kicks to Mills to stop the run. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
Outside Gasol. Forbes the pass to Gasol. The three from Mills. Drills it from outside. Mills has got 10 points in the game.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, second of the game.
Harkless kicks to Lillard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star, nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
The first one falls. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. Kobe knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
Spurs trail by 19. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. And Lillard kicks to Stauskas. Pass to Leonard. Portland moving the ball around. Middleton against Curry. No good that time.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Fires from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Now here's Leonard. He has 5. On target from 13 feet. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here is Forbes. He's got 7. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Curry dishes to Stauskas. Tipped away. And he banks in the layup. Stauskas has got his first bucket in this one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Mills passes to Pirtle. Here is Forbes. He's got 9. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Harkless has got his 4th rebound in this one.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Lillard from outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. They trail by 18. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now here's Middleton. 17 points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And a switch here also for Portland. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Middleton. Harkless with the steal. Here's Curry. And again, it's Portland converting. Now Mills. They need this. Cranes the 3-pointer. Mills has got 13. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Cut, play. You're just like something magical is going to happen. Okay? You got to make things happen. Let's score here and let's go get some stops.
And Greg Popovich putting the responsibility on his players to take more action. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, he wants them to just take charge of this game. Don't be passive. Impose your will on the game.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pirtle is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Mills. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Stauskas. He kicks it to McCollum. Now here's Aminu. Back to Stauskas. Clock at 4. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. McCollum, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Portland leading by 17. Passes to Stauskas. It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Walker. McCollum, no good. And San Antonio shooting 43% from the floor. Mills with it. Kicks it to Pirtle. The pass to Bellinelli. And here's Mills from deep. Walker. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
To the inside. Nurkic, the pass to Stauskas. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And here is Harkless. Pass to Nurkic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. They'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Mills. Pulls up on the wing. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look now for San Antonio. Bertanis, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Patty Mills. Evan Turner, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Spurs trail by 17. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Middleton kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Bellinelli. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Stauskas, the pass to Turner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
The Spurs making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Reece Harkless comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Nick Stauskas. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Now here's Middleton. Aminu missing his last shot. Bertans kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Gasol. Outside for Bledsoe. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's McCollum. Lillard, right side. Baseline try. Portland, no good that time either.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Now here's Bledsoe. Middleton outside. Now Bledsoe. Shot clock at 3. The 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Portland. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. With the teardrop and the layup good by Lillard. Lillard's got 33 points.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Bledsoe finds Middleton. Bledsoe outside. Softly drops in the floater.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
Trailblazers leading by 15. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Unloads. Aminu with the bucket.
Assistant, C.J. McCollum.
San Antonio's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. They double-team Bledsoe, and there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his third foul of the game. Middleton against Turner. Fires it up. Not going to go that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. To the paint. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Turner against Middleton. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
Portland leading by 17. Turner looking around. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by the Spurs. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Pass to Gasol. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Soft interior defense. You know he's going to be aggressive.
McCollum against Bledsoe. Over in the corner, Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this is his shot. You give him that much space, you're asking for trouble.
And the problem is you're already way behind. Obviously, your closeouts are ineffective. You're in trouble.
Now here's Bledsoe. Gasol inside. Can't connect from short range. Trailblazers leading by 18. And it's McCollum in the corner. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Moment here now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Jusuf Nurkic. David.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers, and the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury. We're well into this season, and that is the last thing this team needed. And that's going to make things much harder for them down the road. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. McCollum, no good.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's McCollum. After Eric Bledsoe's score, poked away. Tries to save it, and so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Middleton the pass to Bertans. Bledsoe outside. Inside. Gasol's in the post. He's guarded by Nurkic.
With authority, Pau Gasol turns up the aggressiveness. Always a good sign for this team.
Three-pointer, Lillard. A rebound by Gasol.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
Bledsoe against McCollum. And Middleton kicks to Bertans. Spurs working the ball around now. Nurkic with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Four on the shot clock. Bledsoe for 3. Good D by McCollum.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Turner dishes to Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting for Portland, Damian Lillard. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Lillard.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
So Greg Popovich going to take a timeout right here and talk to his team. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Now here's Bledsoe. Middleton outside. Here's Bertans. He kicks to Gasol. Back to Bertans. Over Aminu. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Aminu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Lillard. 1:57 left in the game. The slam dunk by Aminu.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bellinelli with the 3, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's Lillard. Knocks it loose. And Bledsoe, here we go.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And finished off by Nurkic.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Portland.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
What you like about his approach at the offensive end today, once he got into a rhythm, he stayed focused. That's why the points just kept coming.
Here's Middleton after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Bledsoe outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against the guy who towers over him.
And did you see the separation he got? It's an art, creating that kind of space.
Now, here's Lillard. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's McCollum. Rebounded by the Spurs. Bledsoe outside. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. And do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.